Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi Afryie. Today we're going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars team. Yes, the squad announcement is expected to be made later this week. Probably after the budget reading, the FA want to measure how much money they are going to get for the World Cup qualifiers. It's all included in tomorrow's budget reading. From there, we can get the squad announcement and plans and preparations in place for the Ghana Black Stars. But we're going to hear from Jerry Afryie. He has spoken after his goal, a brace for him. Unfortunately, he was on the losing side. CD Lugo were beaten 3-2. We also hear from ERNEST Nuamah, who got an amazing strike, a goal for his club side Lyon last night. He spoke after that. We'll also hear from Prince Pole. He's been speaking about the Black Stars and Inaki Williams, how we can get the best out of the Black Stars man, who seems to struggle to find his feet when he comes into the national team. We'll look at all that today. As usual, subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it, but before then, be sure to scan the QR code on your bottom left of your screen to follow us on Instagram. Unfortunately, our Instagram page, we lost it and we have to build again. I'm counting on your support to help us get back to our original numbers. 2,000 plus followers we had. Let's break that. Let's support this channel on Instagram. We'll first talk about the CD Lugo striker Jerry Afryie. He has been speaking after his side, unfortunately, despite his 2 goals, were not able to make it count. They lost in that game, and he has been speaking after his side were beaten 3-2. 2 goals for him on the day in the 8th and 14th minute. Looking at how good he has been so far this season, he came on as a substitute in his very first game and his side a penalty, and now he has been able to score 2 goals. Clearly, he is an intelligent and amazing youngster, one for the future, one we have to look closely at. And the debate going on whether he'll play with the under-20 side or whether he'll play with the Ghana Black Stars team. Well, the coaches will determine that. But he says it's an incredible and amazing feeling, but it's sad that we lost. I want to see my name on the score sheet often though. So he's excited to score. But as with many players, though the individual glory is great to have, if the team doesn't do well, it really counts for very little, especially when his side are struggling. CD Lugo lost, and even though he got 2 goals, and on personal level, it's amazing as a striker, and he wants to get on the score sheet. He feels that, they should probably have done better and secured a draw and all 3 points, because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't sit well when your side doesn't do well, and also when you still manage to score and your side doesn't win. It's really painful, in my opinion. And I think as a youngster, he has realized that. He will be available during the international break. Ghana under 20 side will be traveling to Morocco, but I don't know if he will be available for the under 20 African Cup of Nations. It will be held in late April. Probably that will be the off season. Usually that is when the season is supposed to end. April, May, thereabout. He could be unavailable for Ghana team. But with the Black Stars, if Otoado wants to include him, he will be available because it will be an official international FIFA break. So those are the options we have. Otoado will probably discuss with Desmond Ofei, and we'll see how that discussion goes, and we'll see how it is resolved, where he will play, whether he'll play for Ghana national team or he'll be playing for the under 20. We'll see about that, but we wish him all the very best, and he's doing amazing level. ERNEST Nuamah as well was speaking after he got a goal that helped his side Lyon last night. Whether I start a game or I start on the bench, I have to stay in the game because you never know what's going to happen. I had that chance to score tonight, and it was an amazing chance for him to score. He took it with aplomb, and unfortunately I can't show you the goal here, but I'm sure you've seen it all over social media. ERNEST Nuamah with a strike from outside the box. I'm so excited when I see these youngsters shine, because it just shows me that the future is utterly bright for Ghana football. And we've known this for a while. It's all about having a way to combine all these amazing talents and getting them to gel in a way that will bring us immense success. The World Cup qualifiers are on the horizon, and when I see performances like this, I get a bit giddy and excited to see them. I'm excited that he is doing well. He needs to stay fit. Fitness and consistency has always been the bane of these players, and hopefully they stay on their feet and are able to make the chances they get when they get a chance to play count. It's important that you stay fit first and foremost, because that is what you get your selection, and when you get the opportunity, you make it count. It's as simple as that. And talking about getting an opportunity and making it count, how do we get the best out of our own striker, that is Inaki Williams? According to Prince Pole, he praised Inaki for his attacking threat, stating that the forward struggle in front of goal for the national team stemmed from a lack of quality supply from his teammates, something we've spoken about extensively here in the past. Now, since making the Black Stars debut in September 2022, he's managed just 1 goal in 21 appearances. His prolonged goal drought has sparked debates among fans, with some attributing it to his lack of familiarity with Ghanaian football culture. However, Pole has dismissed such claims, instead pointing to the lack of quality services as the primary reason for Inaki's struggles. In an interview with Kesben, Pole urged Otuado to encourage his players to create more goal-scoring opportunities for Inaki. I'm surprised Otto has not hinted at this already. He says the supply to him is a problem. Now, he's a very good player, so the coach should encourage Kudus, Jordan, and others to feed him. Some players can't create their own goals unless they receive proper service. Inaki's talent is finishing, so we should utilize his skill by providing with better services and opportunities to score. Pole also highlighted how the differences in football styles between Europe and Africa could be affecting Inaki's adaptation to Black Stars setup. European football isn't like ours, because here players rely more on their own instinct. In Europe, there's a teamwork and structural play where strategies are well planned before the game, he added. Meanwhile, the Black Stars will continue the World Cup qualifiers versus Chad and Madagascar just in a couple of weeks. I think 11 days. In a couple of weeks, we'll be on the international stage once again. I think what he said there is probably reiterating what we stated before, and I'm surprised till now we've not seen an improvement on that front. Coach Otuado and the boys need to feed Inaki. Ball to feet, finding his runs, because he makes good ones. It's pivotal that we get that on the lockdown and see how well we can do in these 2 qualifying games. And that is how I end today. Inaki Williams, how we can get the best out of him. Nuamah and also Jerry Afryie have been speaking. We heard from them as well. Your thoughts in the comments box on everything. Don't forget to follow our Instagram page as well. Subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening.